Mr. Burnette, please tell us a little bit about the storyline in your new book, Beyond the Knowing.
The storyline basically follows a detective named Hugh who travels in search of who is his friend and follows all the leads through the oceans down to the bottom depths and ends up actually crossing a threshold into another world where the search leads him. And he follows him all the way through different paths that finally bring him to meet and find his friend.
So, if this is about other worlds, would you say this is a science fiction novel?
It's loosely a science fiction novel. It's more speculative fiction. Speculative fiction is more along what if. Science fiction writers of 50 years ago wrote about circumstances that exist in today's society and that are totally acceptable and to today. Speculative fiction asks the question of what if, and it takes that simple question and expands upon it.
So if you were to say, what question, what if, did you ask in writing this book?
What if you could keep a specific goal in mind and know that it was possible? Carry it right through to the end and create it. Not just have it suddenly happen, but to actually have a hand in its creation. And that's what the book takes. It takes concept and idea and carries it through to fruition. And the main character keeps this main goal of finding his friend in his mind. Never for once doubts it, never for once questions that he won't find him. He just keeps going and follows it right through.
Well, that's interesting. We're curious to know why you have chosen Hay House and why you would enter this book in that competition.
I chose Hay House because it's very much on the leading edge of self-awareness, self-realization, self-actualization, and creating one's future. And the whole concept of my book is built upon that, to take something and create it, and know that by keeping it in mind and knowing that it's going to happen, that you can.
So, I mean, the thinking today would be that if we work hard enough, that we could create whatever we want.
It's not just a matter of working hard enough. The whole thing is that you can work hard all your life, but if you don't have a direction, if you don't see that this is possible, that you can create it, you can work as much against yourself as for yourself. So it's working and knowing and keeping in mind that this is going to happen.
So it sounds like you've applied that principle to the writing of your books.
I very much have. I don't think there's going to be an existence without that kind of thinking in the future. I think that that is our future, to actually start to get a handle on our ability to create wealth, to create happiness, to create health. So to say that there's a future world and not have it included, it to me does not make sense.
It sounds like you've created these books.
I have several. I have 2 already written. I have a 3rd one on the go. I have 2 more besides that in pieces that are coming together. They haven't revealed themselves completely yet, but the 3rd one I already know where it's going. Well, except that, of course, when you start writing books, they surprise you.
And so if a person really loved this book, Beyond the Knowing, could they spend more time with the characters in the future?
Most definitely. The book brings to a point. And it's basically, this is the future I have created, but there's a whole galaxy beyond that's possible. So to say that these characters are going to stop suddenly, no, I don't see it.
Will you be posting more information about your characters in your various books on your blog?
Yes, it will. As a matter of fact, my second book, well, it'll be my third book, is already has a mention of it on my blog.
And where would a person go to read about that?
It's at www.QBurnette, that's BURNETTE.com.
Well, thank you so much for joining us again tonight, Mr. Burnette. We wish you all the best in your submission to the contest, and know that we will be seeing these books in any case. All the best to you.
Thank you.